Hello again, beautiful internet family. So I'm in a new spot here, so it no longer looks like a dark cave I brought you all in to molest. There's a time and place for everything. So today I wanted to talk to you about fandoms. More so explain what a fandom is to all you with lives who aren't really educated in this part of the internet. This will probably only be funny to those who actually know what the hell I'm blabbering about, so I just want to make sure all the rest of you are emotionally prepared for this. This is your last chance to leave. Alright, here we go. I'm going to explain all the little things you should know so you can be on your way to becoming a rabid fangirl with some basic knowledge. I'm home alone and I'm using my sister's camera. Let's make this fast. If you've already lost your social life to such fangirling, you can sit there, quietly laugh, and correct every mistake I'm probably going to make. I will use my two personal fandoms, Sonic and Doctor Who, as examples when exemplificationariosity is needed. I didn't think I was gonna pull that off. Here we go. So if you're new to the internet, God bless your soul, you need to know what a fandom is. When you're a fan of something, like Sonic, you think that's all you get. But no. There is an entire universe of people who like Sonic, and put together they make the fandom. Fandoms are the closest thing to religion that aren't actually religion. Fandoms are made up of normal people who understand the value of self-control, and fangirls. Now if you're like me and haven't seen daylight since 2007, you will become a fangirl. That will be your natural arm-flailing, ramen-loving state. Now fangirls aren't necessarily girls. Well, they probably are, but you don't hear the term fanboy often, so you might as well just throw yourself into the pool of estrogen. Wow, I was really close. A fangirl is a title given to somebody who's a fan of something and is in its fandom. You don't get to just be a fan of something anymore. I'm sorry, that's over. No, you get a name tag and a title, as this will take over your life. And will need to identify your body when an asshole producer kills off your favorite character. I loved you, Rose. Now there are different types of fangirls, each with different talents they put to use. Oh, we're pretty exclusive here. There is your basic fangirl, who just sits back and bathes in the glory of the fandom. There are fan artists, and they draw. There are fan fiction writers, and they write. There are cosplayers, and they act. There are role players, and they act and write. And sometimes you'll come across people who do every one of those things. All these people are fantastic and underappreciated people who keep the fandom going and feels flowing. They are a lot of times college-aged girls. Wow, that is ironic. Now, 4 pretty convenient places you want to go are Tumblr. That's where about 3/4 of fangirls make their tomb, thus taking up about 3/4 of Tumblr. DeviantArt, that's where you'll find your artists. It can get a little weird, but you can easily brush it off before any actual emotional confusion comes in. Gatherings like Comic-Con, which usually take place outside of home, and that can get a little scary for a fangirl, but it's totally worth it. Everyone goes there. You'll find most of your cosplayers there too. And boobs. And last but not least, but definitely boldest, the one I wanted to talk a little bit more about today. Fanfiction sites. For example, fanfiction.net. This is a lampshade. I highly recommend you do not start here. It will definitely scare you away if you don't first have a basic DeviantArt tolerance level. Fanfiction are basically stories people write about the thing they're a fan of and the characters and whatnot in the writer's own imagination around the thing. That's a mouthful. However, fanfiction are not as stupid and unnecessary as they sound. My foot fell asleep. If you're lucky, you'll find a writer so amazing, you'll have no choice but to flop on the floor in the fetal position, cry, and eat ramen once you're done reading, which usually takes place at around 4 in the morning on Thursday. Now if you're unlucky, who'd have thought Tails was a nymphomaniac? I didn't think that. This video is the nerdiest thing I've ever done, and I love it! Okay, some very basic abbreviations and linguistics you want to learn before getting into fanfiction, or just the fandom in general, are the following. Oh, that's right, we have code words. Canon. Something that is canon is an event or characteristic that actually takes place in the series. I don't have one of those big stick waiver things, so I hope this is good enough. I mean, we all just settle here anyway, so. Non-canon. This is something that was created by the fangirl's own imagination. IC. In character. This means the writer took the effort to make the character and their experiences as canon as possible. OOC. This stands for out of character. Imagine the Doctor as an angsty, hopeless romantic 16-year-old. I'm not a big fan of these, but to each their own. Do you guys like my pen though? I think that's snazzy. OC, that stands for Original Character. And I want you to discover that one on your own. Crossover. This is a story or art where two fandoms collide. Those look more like penises. Say, Sonic traveling through time and space with the Doctor. These can be amazing or not remotely. Angst. I really hope that's how you pronounce it. Quite honestly, most of my favorites are in this genre, and if you find one, it will leave you an emotional wreck. But you will love it. A rape fic. Wasn't necessary to put in this video, I just wanted you to know it exists. Lemon and lime. Okay. Lime includes a lot of making out, whereas lemon is like thrusting 3 fingers into their butthole. So that's what that is. Why we went with citrus fruits, I don't know. And lastly, the biggest one, a pairing, otherwise known as a ship. A pairing or a ship is two, well, usually two, characters who are together, usually non-canon. Shipping is when you write, draw, roleplay, etc. those two characters and their relationship. Which brings me to the last, an OTP. OTP stands for one true pairing. And once you grow one of these, you might as well say goodbye to all you previously loved. It's basically the pairing or ship you like most. Basically. Everything else just kind of creeps up and it all happens so fast. So these are the basics to fandoming. For my fellow fangirls. Good thing I'm gay. That sounded like something straight out of Mean Girls. For you, if I left something out, which is most likely to have happened, I forgot my own birthday until somebody told me happy birthday. Explain it all down below. Let us educate these children and destroy their lives in the same blissful way ours were. For the rest of you who learned a lot here, be on your way. Find something you like and there will probably be an entire fandom dedicated to it. Like vacuums. I'm not joking. Even though it's probably the geekiest area a human could get into, you will love it. You will meet amazing people, most likely even create a best friend to fangirl with, stay up till clearly too damn early o'clock in the morning going nuts, and you will love every second of it. We're total losers, but we love it that way. So stock up on ramen and be on your way. Can I just promote myself? Like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, and follow me on Tumblr. Links to my pants. Yep. Good luck, newly claimed fangirls. Damn, you're gonna need it so bad. Throw your lives away. I clearly have. And as always, peace, my crazy ass internet family.